You want to know something? This don't make much sense. The fact that I'm wearing a Canadian hockey t-shirt right now, the Edmonton Oilers, but yet I'm holding this American flag. What makes sense about that, you might ask yourself? Not much. But you want to know what's funny? A lot of other things in life don't make sense either, so we're good. Let's get in this video. When you were doing well in life, and let's say you grew up around people that were middle class to below. Because if you grow up around people that are doing well, you're just going to be surrounded by people like that for pretty much your entire life. But if you grow up around a lot of people that's not doing so well, it's not doing so hot, and you're the one that breaks the curses, you're the one that does the work, you're the one that catapults yourself into a new level because of all the hard work you've done. You were born to win. There was something about you. You were born to win. You're chosen. In this case, you're going to piss a lot of people off. A lot of people's going to hate you because they ain't you. A lot of people you grew up around, they're going to hate you. And you're not going to know it until you know it. Once you level up, once you really start to do well, that's when you're going to see all the hate. You're going to notice it. People's behaviors around you start to change. People start to change. You can feel this envy vibe off of people. No one cares about your momentum. No one cares about nothing. Not only do they not care, they're trying to reverse kind of what you got going on by thinking that you're not going to go any further without them or some shit like this, but you're going all the motherfucking way, bro. You know what I'm saying? So these people, they're going to be filled with a lot of anger and hatred and jealousy towards you when you're that type of person. But like I said, if you grew up in a rich family, if you grew up around people that was already successful, these things will not happen for the people around you because they're already on that level. So why would they hate you? You're up there right with them. It's when you're not and you don't grow up with those people is when stuff like this happens. When you're around average people. Even in school, like all the people are shitting on the more successful folks or the chosen ones. Like it could be that you're successful financially. It could be that your mindset pisses them off. The person you are pisses them off. They can sense a lot of happiness and abundance in you, so they're going to get pissed. It could be anything like this. But it's just like you got something that they don't. So when you do, a lot of people's going to talk shit. A lot of people's going to do things that, you know, they're going to do things to try to bring you down. But you don't let these things happen. Behind the scenes, these people are filled with anger and fear towards you. They're angry and they're fearful towards you because it's almost like you know something they don't. And you do. That's why you're chosen. These individuals, they have a hard time learning how things go. They're the ones that wish things would go a certain way, but never will. You can wish. You can wish all you want, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Everybody hopes and prays for certain things to happen, but you got to put in work. Hoping and praying is just not going to be enough. Whoever says that is lying. I'm telling you that right now. You can't pray for a brand new vehicle if you don't go and get the brand new vehicle yourself. You can't pray for an overwhelming amount of money in your bank account if you're not willing to put in the work for it yourself. And this is exactly why praying is not enough. You can't pray to have a child with another human being if you do not have sex with that person. You guys understand what I'm saying? You have to pray and take action on the things you're doing. Prayer just brings things together. Is what it does. It's not going to be just enough. Whoever thinks that is just delusional. Mad delusional. And it's usually these people that are behind the scenes filled with that anger towards you and the envy and all this other stuff because you're putting in a mad amount of work, mad amount of hours every single day. And they just refuse to. And they might be pissed at you for other reasons. You just might be growing as a person and leaving them behind. You don't want to deal with their toxic shit. You've matured. They have not. You value peace and quiet and good vibes and just like a gentle environment. You're probably a beast on the inside with a gentle environment. That is how I get my shit done. In silence. With nothing disturbing me. If there's just something in my ear like this, bro, like, I get mad. That's why I like pure silence so I can think straight and do things straight. But there's still that savage in me. Whenever I want noise, I'll go around the noise and I'll push pounds, I'll do whatever, I'll be working hard. I can take some noise, but there's times where I need to get myself to a place where it's silent. That's who I am. I can't take a loud racket 24/7. 24 hours, 7 days a week. I can't take that nonsense. I need a quiet place where I can regroup, think straight, get my priorities straight. And that's it. If you come home to a household and immediately when you walk in, someone's just yapping in your ear. I've done enough of that shit in my life and I can't take any more seconds of it. So, you need people who understand you. Or nobody at all. I'd rather just about, I'd rather anything over that kind of bullshit, bro. It's going to stop you from doing the things you should do. You need to reset yourself every single day. You need to get your priorities straight every single day. You need to be in the right state of mind every single day. You can't just live a mindless life. People's taking your energy here and there, and they want this from you and that from you, and you're all over the place, and you're not even thinking about what you got to do. You can't be in that kind of an environment. You have to be in control of your own self, of your own mind, of your own frame. You have to be in control. You control the direction of your life. You control your thoughts. And this is why, like, people that aren't like this will be so pissed at you because you're doing so well in life. People that, like, what I just explained, and like the routine I just explained by being able to get yourself, like, in silence so you can think for yourself, make smart decisions, work hard, work smart, work efficiently. The people that allow themselves in a position like that and can get themselves in a position like that are typically the ones that get hated on because most people are involved with the noise every single day, all day. They are. And they're the ones that's going to be pissed at you because you're in a better position, because you worked hard to put yourself in a better position. You have to think straight, bro. You have to... People don't get how you have to live. Like, could you imagine living in the chaotic world that most people are involved in? I can't, because I'm off rhythm. I'm off beat. That's where the success is. That's where the abundance is. That's where everything is. That's where you are. That's who you should be. You're not supposed to be on earth to live in the same rhythm and pattern as every other toxic person does. Maybe not every single person that lives in that rhythm is toxic, but that's where all the toxicity is. So your best bet is to get away from that. Take your own direction, take your own path, do your own things, think for yourself. Be a creator. Use your imagination. Imagination is more powerful than anything else. It's more powerful than knowledge. Knowledge is powerful. Imagination is more powerful than that. So, it's all about getting away from those people and doing what you gotta do. Because if you don't, you're gonna be like everybody else. I never wanted to be like everybody else. I try to get people to see what I saw. I try to get people on my wavelength, doing things the right way, because I know how to do things. Oh, you know how to do things? Okay, let's see your way. Let's see if your way is better. Let's see if your way gets better results. Let's see if you're happier, more fulfilled, more fit, more financially fit, more fit in every way you can think of. Let's see. Let's see. Because I'll show you my way, you show me your way. Okay. That's why you're mad. That's why I'm laughing, right? Yeah. Right. That's the thing, man. These people are the ones that are pissed at you because you're doing the right things. I don't know what it is, but it's like they just can't do the right things because they don't get how to live. They don't get how to break the rhythm of their own life, to get in a different rhythm, to move a different way, to do different things, to achieve certain things, to achieve different things. It's like they can't. So these people are going to be filled with nothing more than anger and just bitterness and envy towards you at all times. Like you come in their presence and they just look at you a certain way, as if you got something up your sleeve, because guess what? You got something up your sleeve, all right. The Rock is in the kitchen cooking, is what's going on. How's this your fault? You're doing things the way you want to do things. And they just can't. And they're pissed. So. And you try to tell them, man. You try to tell them what to do. You try to tell them how it is. And they're too proud to listen. They think they know it all. When you're the one getting way better results. Way better off. But, you know, they'll never learn. You cannot teach an idiot new tricks. You cannot teach an old dog new tricks. And unfortunately, these people are old dogs. They can't learn a new trick. Too proud. Prideful. The point is, you got to keep yourself a new dog. You got to keep yourself aligned. Keep yourself that young, happy, energetic dog. Who's happier, that old dog that's just slugging around, laying around, or that young, energetic pup that's just up, that's just chomping at the bit for everything he can get his paws on and going nuts, all full of energy, bringing good energy to the house, to the families, just stuff like this. Who's better off? The new dog, the young dog, not the old one. Where his hair is turning gray and it's laying down and it's all sad and it's getting fat and lazy and it's just about to go. Nope. So it's whatever you want, man. It's whatever, you know. If you stay that new pup, you can start getting up there in age and you can stay, you can still stay much younger than your age. You can. If you work on yourself the right ways, eat properly, you're gonna be more youthful than you would be if you're just slugging down burgers all the time and eating pizzas every day and doing dumb shit all the time. Slowing yourself down. You keep yourself young, healthy, lubricant, fresh. You'll stay young for a long time. There's 60, 70-year-olds that's in phenomenal shape today. That's the plan. The plan is to never really get old, and even when you're old, you're still going to be young. That's the whole plan. Oh, yeah, it's slowing right down. I'm getting old now, and I'm getting old now. As an excuse. You might be up there in age, but that's not going to be me. That is not going to be me. And you know, even when you get old, man, you'll probably... People will be in wheelchairs around. You'll probably be that old guy. You're still old, but you're young at the same time, and you're up walking around full of energy, smile on your face, doing your thing, grabbing your coffees. Everyone else is in a wheelchair just envying you. Oh, look at this guy. Hey man, there's hate in every sense of life. It exists. So be the person that everybody hates, is my opinion, and it's my advice. It's not that we want to be hated. Yeah, everyone hate me. No, it's just going to happen is what I'm trying to say here. It's just going to happen. If you're driving a Lamborghini and your friend's driving a Ford Focus, he's going to envy that. It is what it is. That's why people that drive Lamborghinis usually don't have any friends that drive Ford Focuses, to be honest. They're so far off, it's not even funny. You align with who you can relate to. If you're making $1 million a year and your friend's making $50,000 a year, it's not going to be your friend. On a rare occasion, that may happen. Might. You'd have to get a real person that's down to earth and doesn't care about that stuff much and doesn't look at you no differently that you make $1 million a year. That's what it would take. But let's be honest, most people that make $50K a year, which isn't even that bad of money, you can still get by, you can still do whatever you want to do. You might not be able to do too much extra, but you can get by $50K a year. You're usually not going to see somebody that makes that amount of money friends with a millionaire. You're usually not going to see that. Because people that make, let's say, $1 million a year or more, usually all their friends are that way. Because things change, you move differently, your energy's different. You have more money to invest in yourself. You're almost like 3 times more able than a person that might make a lower amount of money. It's just how it goes. When you make more money, everything is faster. More money, more problems as well. You're making more money, you're gonna have more bills, more payments, more things. It's all about what you want, but this is just an example of what goes on. When you're the top tier, when you're the higher class type of human being, most of the time, pretty much 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna have friends that's on a much lower spectrum. Most of the time. It's just how life goes. If you're a healthy old fella and all your friends are now in wheelchairs, they're all sitting around, they're living at the same pace of life. Your pace of life is much faster, it's much different. I guarantee you, you're not going to be friends with those people much longer. Guaranteed. Let's say it just happened, like you guys were kind of on the same tip, but they slowed down and you kept yourself healthy. There will come a time where you're no longer friends. It would take 2 very loyal people to make that happen. It can happen. It does happen. But a lot of the time you're going to see envy, bro. And to me, that shit just don't make no sense. But obviously to a lot of other people in the world it makes a lot of sense, because what happens? I've lost lifelong friends because I chose routes in life that I want to take. Lifelong friends. And I've also had friends since elementary school, since kindergarten, that I'm still cool with. Maybe one or two. Don't really hang out or nothing like that, but we see each other. We still get each other on social media and like each other's stuff. We might talk on a very rare occasion, but we're just doing completely different things and we understand each other. I could do anything in the world and we'd still be cool. So 9 times out of 10 it can or 9 times out of 10 it's not going to happen, but one, you know, that one little shot, it can happen. And no matter what, like, people are just not going to take that route of hating you because of who you become, what you achieve, or what you do. Your mindset could completely change. Your values, your morals, integrity, all these things, you can just change yourself as a person and mature. And no matter what, there's certain bonds you have with certain people that will never break. But for the others, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see it. It will happen. And it happened with me, and I've seen it happen with others as well. So not just me. It happens to a lot of people. Because it's how a lot of people are. A lot of people in life go off of by how they feel. So if you make them feel inferior to you, they're going to hate you. I felt vibes off people, bro, that I've seen in real life that they felt I looked better than them. And this is what it was about. Because they brought it up. And they had this envy towards them. At first they acted nice, and all of a sudden, boom. Their real intentions were pissed. And it's just a weird thing, man. People envy you for anything that you have better than them. That's why they're filled with anger and anxiety, and you will feel those vibes off them. It's like, whoa. Don't gonna be that way, but okay, whatever floats your boat, see you later. People are dumb, man. I prefer to be around people that are better than me in every way, if possible. Because now I'm gonna live up to that standard. Because now I'm gonna up my own shit. I am a very adaptable person. I can't speak for you guys, but I know I'm adaptable. I can adapt to environments. You throw me in a room with 5 billionaires, you best believe I'll be the 6th. Because I will do whatever they're doing. I will. I'm the type of person, too, I believe I can do anything. You give me the time, you put me in there, and you get me on some certain training routines, and you get me playing against these guys all the time, I will be that good, too. It's called self-belief. It's called being the type of person that's good at everything. That's just who I am. Unless I have absolutely no interest at all in something, because I wouldn't even do it in the first place. But if there was something, you know, like some kind of sport or something like that, where it's like, you have the opportunity, Joel, to go and play with these people and practice with these people all the time, eat the way they eat, sleep the way they sleep, train the way they train, I guarantee you I will get on that level. Because that's just who I am. It's self-belief, it's confidence. It's knowing who you are and what you're capable of and pushing your limits. So, and a lot of people in life do not like people like that. And I cannot help you. Nobody can. But anyways, guys, just understand that this is the way it is. This is the name of the game. And fuck them. Be the best you can be. Go to the mountaintops you want to reach. Do as you please. Go out there and get what you're worth. and anybody else's reactions, anybody else, the way they want to act or treat you for no reason, and you're not doing nothing personal to them, that's on them. That's not on you. And they are not for you anyways. There's a lot of people in this life where you're going to realize they're not really for you. And it's a blessing, because you get rid of people that are not supposed to be there. You're just not going in the same direction at all. Like I said, when you're like this with someone at some point in life, maybe, and you're going this way and they're going this way, you're moving further apart. You're already right here butting heads because you have these ideas and they have other plans, and you're kind of butting heads, and all of a sudden you're going here and they're going here. You're going further apart. You're not gonna see eye to eye even more. So the people that down here is gonna dislike you because you're up here even more. Makes sense, doesn't it? Of course it does. Of course it makes sense. And it is what it is.